Story 1. Once upon a time, there was a bachelor named Jack, who lived in a small town. He was unaccustomed to the hardships of life, and lived a comfortable, albeit vacant, existence. Despite his lack of experience, he was keen on learning and expanding his talents. He made an oath to himself to qualify for a job that would eliminate his financial struggles and make his annual income more than just the typical minimum wage. One day, while walking through the frigid streets, Jack came across a gallant man reclining on a bench. The man was shivering, and Jack offered him his coat. The man accepted and thanked him, but Jack couldn't help but feel jealous of the man's physique. His theory was that the man was not accustomed to the dense cold, and therefore he shivered. As they talked, the man shared with Jack that he was a scientist who had developed a blend of data and vapor that could eliminate the humidity of any space. The only problem was that the essential ingredient for his invention was scarce and expensive. The scientist had devised a plan to utilize a wholesale method to obtain the scarce ingredient and was willing to wager on the success of his theory. Jack was persuaded by the scientist's idea and decided not to abandon him. He had a talent for tact and convinced the local business owners to contribute to the scientist's plan. However, a sinister villain found out about the scheme and attempted to steal the formula. In the face of this peril, Jack and the scientist worked hard to conceal the formula, while making it visible enough to potential investors. They attempted to use their tact and worked tirelessly to protect their idea until they finally succeeded in obtaining the necessary funding. With the money they raised, the scientist was able to create his invention, and it was a massive success. The people who lived in the town no longer had to inhabit the dismal, humid climate that surrounded them. The scientist and Jack became heroes, and the town celebrated their victory. However, amidst the celebration, a loud shriek was heard. They rushed to the source of the noise and found a corpse lying in the street. The police were called in, and after investigating the body, they found that the cause of death was due to the elimination of humidity. The sudden change in climate had caused the victim to recline, go numb, and eventually, their body shut down. The success of their invention had unintentionally caused harm, and Jack and the scientist were devastated. They realized that they had made a mistake by not considering the potential risks and dangers of their creation. From that day on, they vowed to use their talents to make a positive impact on the world, always keeping in mind the potential consequences of their actions.